Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else knows what to do. That's why I don't mind spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on.
Hey y'all, welcome, and this is my official YouTube channel. For those who do not know me, my name is Elena. This is a picture of me. And I thought it would be like cute because like I'll have like this weird obsession now with like going to those little kiosks that like draw you. This is one of them. I have another one on my wall. I'll show y'all. Probably I'll insert like a video or a picture or whatever, but I have another one. I'm planning on getting this framed along with the other one. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So by the title, you guys already know the vibes. And it is planning your first solo trip. I recently just took my first solo trip out to Los Angeles. You feel me? I'm from Jersey, for those who do not know. So a flight there is approximately like 6 hours. So 5 to 6 hours, and then coming back maybe 4 hours and 50 minutes, which is basically 5 hours. But that's a large jump for me because I've taken trips before. And the thing with me is that like I tried to vlog this trip, but vlogging is not for me. Like I'd rather just like enjoy the time as it is at that moment. So when it came to this, I was like, I'm not recording all that. Like I literally recorded like when I got there, and that was it. Great people, a lot of great sites. Depending on where you are, it can really make your trip. So without further ado, let me just get right into it. First things first, it's common sense. Always be on 100. Like don't ever walk on your phone and not look up. Do not do that. That is literally like, you are literally asking for it. Like you are an easy target. So always be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you talk to people as well. Like when you talk to people and you're by yourself and you actually like socialize, then it's like, okay, like this girl, it looks like you're from there, you feel me? So other thing, never always carry all your money all at once. If you do, put it on different parts of your body. Like if you have like a jacket, put in like the first pocket of your jacket. If you got like, I don't know, like some sweats, like I got sweats on right now. If you put it in your pocket, put a card in your pocket, put one actually in your bag. Like separate your bread if you do plan on doing that. Take some in cash and then some on your card. Like do things like that, because I don't know if you guys are trying to just do a domesticated solo trip first, or you're trying to like go out the country for real. Also, I feel as though this is actually very important. Try little things first by yourself and then actually go on a solo trip, because I've seen a lot of videos on solo trips before, and they were always like, oh my god, like the first day you're gonna feel like a little lonely, and I didn't feel that type of loneliness. I was just more so like, okay, like I need to get things done before it starts getting cold and it starts getting dark. like I was not like that, because I've been doing things by myself for years. So when it came to a solo trip and I heard that people are actually doing it, I was like, made friends on the trip. I've seen things I've never seen before. Like, just honestly start doing things by yourself, and then then you could look into how you're supposed to move when you're actually on your solo trip, you know? So definitely separate your money, always be on 100, and try things out first by yourself and then see how you can do on a trip. So next tip I have for everybody, do your research on the areas. Like with me, it's funny because I made a friend on the trip and they were telling me, they were like, yo, like you really picked the most perfect place to be by yourself. Like, really do your research. Like, when you're going on a solo trip, because, for example, with me, and when I went on my solo trip, I went to Glendale. I literally did so much research on the area, and I was like, oh my god, like, I actually really like this place. Like, I looked at the malls close by, what buildings are close by, food. I literally did so much research. So do your research on areas that you're trying to be at, and definitely look into like hotel reviews if you're planning on staying in a hotel. I honestly, depending on like where exactly you're trying to stay, I prefer a hotel rather than Airbnb. Why? Because usually with Airbnb, depending on where you're staying at, you actually might be further than what you're trying to do. Let's just say you get a house, I don't know, like, let's just say you're going to a solo trip out in Los Angeles, just like me, and you're trying to get a house in like Santa Monica, and you're trying to do things downtown, and like you're trying to see like you're gonna be farther from a lot of things. Depending on what you're trying to do, I feel as though you just need to find a hotel that's closer to what you're trying to do, and that's exactly what I did. So I was taking a lot of Uber rides and stuff like that, and they were not that expensive. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy. So I would definitely look into more hotels than Airbnbs. Create an itinerary, because when you actually create an itinerary, I feel as though when you write it out, this is just me, when I write things out, I memorize it better. I was writing out the places I wanted to go, dispensaries, food places, shopping areas. I was literally writing all of this out, how far it would be from a place, everything. So I was doing that. Like, when you write everything out, you tend to memorize it better. But if you type and you memorize it better, that's fine as well. It's just create an itinerary for yourself, because it's just going to be way more organized for your trip, and you're not going to just be literally sitting there like, so what we do now? You know? So I would definitely do that. Travel lightly, and because I say travel lightly, because when you travel lightly, you are less of a target, in my opinion. And on top of it, yeah, you are able to move. I chose not to. I was still fine, but it's safer to just travel lightly. Dude, and on top of it, you're by yourself. Have like one suitcase, one book bag, you straight. And if you could literally move, you have to do a carry test as well. If you're struggling while you're carrying certain things, do not take some things out. So definitely do that. Share your location with 3 or 4 people, and make sure they know exactly where you are. Definitely share your location with 3 or 4 other people that you're really close with, that know where you are 24/7, and make sure they're always keeping in touch with you, everything. Because let's just say, I'm not saying that something bad is gonna happen, you shouldn't think like that, but God forbid something does happen, you want people to know where exactly you are. So definitely always keep in touch with people and let people know where exactly you are, so that there is no miscommunication. There's nothing. They already are on it. Because I shared my location with 3-4 other people. Do not put too much pressure on yourself while planning. Do not try to create the most perfect trip, because obviously things are gonna go out of whack. Something is not gonna fall through. Just be very optimistic when it comes to a trip. Like, don't be like, make sure you plan everything, but just don't expect everything to happen the way you want it to. Just literally just write things out, and then whatever happens. Solo trip is actually a very great experience. I feel as though everybody should take at least one within their life, depending on how you are. I definitely will be getting more videos in, because child, I have not been on this YouTube shit for a minute. It was nice talking to y'all. For more videos, because I'm definitely going to be recording more videos. Subscribe, subscribe, give me suggestions. I'm really open, I'm very transparent, and yeah, just like, comment, subscribe. I'll have my Instagram, Twitter, all that link in the bio, you feel me? And that's it. It was nice talking to y'all.